2026 Mississippi DMV Permit Test 624 questions and complete answers. Question 1. A driver should: Option A, stare directly in front of their car. Option B, only focus on the middle of the road. Option C, watch beside, ahead, and to the rear of their car. The correct answer is option C. Watch beside, ahead, and to the rear of their car. Explanation: a driver should watch beside, ahead, and to the rear of their car. To be a good driver, you must know what is happening all around your vehicle. Question 2. Where should drivers be particularly alert to children? Option A, school zones and playgrounds. Option B, residential neighborhoods. Option C, all of the above locations. The correct answer is option C, all of the above locations. Explanation: you must use extreme caution wherever children are playing or gathering. This means that you must use caution not only around schools and playgrounds, but also in neighborhoods where children may be playing in the streets. Question 3. If weather conditions are poor, drivers should: Option A, increase their speed. Option B, decrease their speed. Option C, maintain their normal speed. The correct answer is option B, decrease their speed. Explanation: drivers should decrease their speed when driving under unfavorable weather conditions. The posted speed limits are intended only for the most ideal conditions. Question 4. Alcohol in any concentration is: Option A, a stimulant. Option B, a depressant. Option C, neither of the above. The correct answer is option B, a depressant. Explanation: alcohol in any concentration is a depressant. It slows all nerve impulses and bodily functions, resulting in a lessening of inhibitions and negatively affecting a consumer's ability to concentrate and stay alert. Question 5. The maximum posted speed limit should be driven only: Option A, during the night. Option B, during the day. Option C, under ideal conditions. The correct answer is option C, under ideal conditions. Explanation: the posted maximum speed limit is the fastest legal speed you can travel on a road under ideal conditions. It is safest to drive at the same speed as surrounding traffic, up to the maximum speed limit. Maintaining a safe speed at all times is a responsibility shared by all motorists. Question 6. After you have passed a vehicle moving in the same direction, it is safe to move back into the right lane. Option A, after about 3 seconds. Option B, when you can no longer see the passed vehicle over your right shoulder. Option C, when you can see the entire front of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. The correct answer is option C, when you can see the entire front of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. Explanation: when passing, you should not return to your original lane until you can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. Always check your blind spots before moving back into your original lane. Question 7. Only blank can reduce blood alcohol content BAC and alcohol's effects on the body. Option A, drinking caffeine. Option B, eating foods high in fat. Option C, time. The correct answer is option C, time. Explanation: only the passage of time can remove alcohol and its impairing effects from the body. Question 8. Which of the following statements about blind spots is true? Option A, they are eliminated if you have one outside mirror on each side of the vehicle. Option B, large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. Option C, blind spots can be checked by looking in your rearview mirrors. The correct answer is option B. Large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. Explanation: blind spots are areas that a driver cannot see if they look in their mirrors. Large trucks have large blind spots that drivers of other vehicles should avoid. Question 9. Unless otherwise posted, the maximum speed limit on a rural interstate is: Option A, 70 miles per hour. Option B, 55 miles per hour. Option C, 40 miles per hour. The correct answer is option A, 70 miles per hour. Explanation: when driving on a rural interstate, the speed limit is 70 miles per hour. If a different speed limit is posted, follow the posted speed limit. Question 10. If a traffic signal light is green and a police officer signals for you to stop, you should: Option A, obey the officer. Option B, obey the traffic signal. Option C, do what the vehicle in front of you does. The correct answer is option A, obey the officer. Explanation: drivers must obey any instructions given by a police officer, even if the instructions contradict laws, signs, signals, or markings that would otherwise apply. Question 11. You should use your horn when: Option A, another vehicle is in your way. Option B, it may help prevent a collision. Option C, another driver makes a mistake. The correct answer is option B, it may help prevent a collision. Explanation: only use your horn when it is necessary to avoid collisions. Do not use your horn if a driver or bicyclist is moving slowly and you want him or her to drive faster or get out of your way. Question 12. Which of the following statements about blind spots is true? Option A, blind spots are eliminated if you have one outside mirror. Option B, large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. Option C, blind spots can be checked by looking in your rearview mirror. The correct answer is option B. Large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. Explanation: even if a vehicle is properly equipped with rearview and outside mirrors, it still has blind spots that cannot be seen in the mirrors. Large trucks have much larger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. Question 13. At an intersection with stop signs on all corners, yield the right-of-way to any driver. Option A, on your left. Option B, who arrived before you. Option C, across from your vehicle. The correct answer is option B, who arrived before you. Explanation: after coming to a full stop, vehicles should proceed through a four-way stop in the order in which they arrive to the intersection. If multiple vehicles arrive at the same time, the vehicle on the left must yield the right-of-way to the vehicle on the right. Question 14. Which of these statements is true about drinking alcohol and driving? Option A, if you can walk in a straight line after drinking, it is safe to drive. Option B, if you are under the legal blood alcohol concentration limit, your driving isn't impaired. Option C, alcohol affects judgment, which is needed to drive safely. The correct answer is option C. Alcohol affects judgment, which is needed to drive safely. Explanation: being under the influence of alcohol affects your judgment. Good judgment is necessary to react appropriately to things that you see or hear while on the road. Even if you are below the legal blood alcohol limit, consuming any amount of alcohol is likely to affect your ability to drive safely. Question 15. Which of the following statements is true? Option A, driving too slowly is not an unsafe practice. Option B, driving too slowly on certain highways can be dangerous. Option C, the speed at which you drive a vehicle does not affect safety. The correct answer is option B. Driving too slowly on certain highways can be dangerous. Explanation: driving too slowly can be dangerous because it may cause drivers behind you to become frustrated and make dangerous moves to pass you. It is safest to drive with the flow of traffic within the legal speed limit. Question 16. When driving at night, you should: Option A, always use your high beams. Option B, look directly at the headlights of an oncoming vehicle. Option C, increase your following distance. The correct answer is option C. Increase your following distance. Explanation: increase your following distance when it is difficult to see due to darkness. Use headlights to increase visibility, following the rules for proper use of high beams and low beams. Avoid looking directly at the headlights of an oncoming vehicle to avoid being blinded by the glare. Question 17. How many alcoholic drinks does it take to affect your driving ability? Option A, 3. Option B, 2. Option C, 1. The correct answer is option C, 1. Explanation: it is not advisable to drive after drinking any amount of alcohol. Even a single drink will affect your ability to drive safely. Question 18. When entering the interstate, check for a gap in traffic in the nearest lane, adjust your speed to match traffic signal, and Option A, expect traffic to allow you to proceed into the lane since you have the right of way. Option B, merge carefully into the gap. Option C, wait for the lane to clear before merging. The correct answer is option B. Merge carefully into the gap. Explanation. Before merging into interstate traffic, you should identify a gap, accelerate to the speed of traffic, and signal. Merge into the gap when it is safe to do so. Be alert to other traffic and do not expect other drivers to clear the lane. Question 19. Unless otherwise posted, the maximum speed limit in a school zone is option A, 30 miles per hour. Option B, 20 miles per hour. Option C, 15 miles per hour. The correct answer is option C, 15 miles per hour. Explanation. The speed limit in a school zone is 15 miles per hour. Drive with extra caution when driving where children or other pedestrians may be present. Question 20. You are driving on a one-way street. You may only turn left onto another one-way street if option A, you increase your speed before the turn. Option B, traffic on the street moves to the right. Option C, traffic on the street moves to the left. The correct answer is option C. Traffic on the street moves to the left. Explanation. You may turn left onto a one-way street that moves to the left if there is no sign prohibiting the turn. You may not turn left onto a one-way street where traffic moves to the right. Question 21. Drivers turning left must yield to option A, oncoming vehicles traveling straight or turning right. Option B, passing cars. Option C, no one in particular. The correct answer is option A. Oncoming vehicles traveling straight or turning right. Explanation. Drivers making a left turn must yield to all vehicles approaching from the opposite direction. This includes bicycles and motorcycles. Question 22. When you drive through a construction zone, you should option A, stop to watch the workers. Option B, decrease your following distance. Option C, pass the construction zone carefully and not rubberneck. The correct answer is option C. Pass the construction zone carefully and not rubberneck. Explanation. To avoid contributing to chronic traffic congestion, you should not rubberneck. That is, you should not slow down to look at out of the ordinary things. Question 23. Using a cell phone while operating a motor vehicle is considered a distraction because option A, it causes the driver to be concerned about the cost of the call. Option B, it occupies the driver's hands, eyes, and mind. Option C, it is an activity that draws the attention of other drivers. The correct answer is option B. It occupies the driver's hands, eyes, and mind. Explanation. Using a cell phone while driving is dangerous because it occupies the user's eyes, hands, and mind. Even the most skilled drivers increase their risk of being involved in a crash by using a cell phone on the road. Question 24. If there is a deep puddle on the road ahead, you should option A, maintain the posted speed to make it through the water. Option B, avoid the puddle if possible. Option C, shift into neutral as you drive through the water. The correct answer is option B. Avoid the puddle if possible. Explanation. To prevent skidding on slippery surfaces, avoid especially slippery areas such as ice patches, wet leaves, oil, or deep puddles. The safest surface for driving is a dry, solid surface.